Good afternoon. It's Saturday, the 11th of January, 2025. It's 14:36 here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I am your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is competing in multiple series within Real Racing 3 Update 13. And this is part 32 of this mini series. One more part to go. On the YouTube side, in the chat, the Monster Crow has put, "Hello, Uncle Tony, no. How are you doing?" I should know that by now, shouldn't I? I had to what's he put? Oh yeah, that's right. Welcome along. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting in the chat. Very good to have you with us, as well as everybody else that's watching. Okay, so let's get on with it. So yeah, lots of things going on, I guess, sort of, kind of, in the background, maybe. And in fairness, it is all to do with how to approach the next release, which I'll go, as I said, I'll go through in a bit more detail on Monday. But let me share my screen. Okay, there we go. So you'll see there, I'm not doing too badly now for gold, and I think I need to have quite a considerable amount of gold. Not only are there plenty of new cars in the next release, but there's also plenty of opportunity to upgrade a number of cars through the offers over the next 6 weeks. So gold is king. I mean, in fairness, our dollars does need to be high, but I've got no worry on our dollars. It just grows for me. I don't understand how people have not a great deal of our dollars. If you play the game, you're just going to get our dollars. It's hard to spend it, but yeah, there we go. For me, gold is the king. Gold is the king, and how to spend it. Truing Hufnig in the YouTube chat says hello. Hello, Truing. Welcome along. Good to have you with us. Thanks for joining on this Saturday afternoon. This Saturday afternoon is a chilly one here in the UK. It is, I think it's below, oh no, it's actually now 0 degrees. Obviously, that's in Celsius. But it's been cold all day. It was -4 this morning. So another chilly day today. It is set to improve round about midweek. So looking forward to that, because I've had enough of this cold weather. Maybe at the moment it's not, the weather in the UK isn't changing every 20 minutes. It's more like maybe every 20 hours. There we go. Okay, so 1,361 gold. So my end goal was to have 1,400 by the end of Monday. It does look like I might blow that out of the water. So I am still in and ahhing about the McLaren 570 GT. Do I upgrade this? I'm not going to do it today. If I do it, it'll be late on Monday. And the reason being is, if I come out of there, 45% discount, probably as good as you're going to get. I do honestly think they only give the 50% discount to the cars that are crazy money. Into the Road Garage. It hasn't got an exclusive series. It is in 2 series, but I think it's the Grand Adventure. It's the bottom car. Hopefully, I've got this right. No, I've got it wrong. It's the top series. Grand Adventure is indeed the car that it's top, 62. So the cheapest option for me to complete that series, it's not going to have a massive effect, but it is another series up to 100%, is to upgrade the drivetrain, body and suspension, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm back. So I could potentially upgrade those three components, 124 gold in this series, take it to 100%, get 25 back, an expenditure of 99 gold. So I am umming and ahhing about that. It will be a last minute decision. Um, the Monster Crow was put in Italy. It's raining. Oh dear, not good. I just need to disappear off screen again. I've been all right all day, and then all of a sudden I start sneezing. But that's how it goes. The Monster Crow's gone on to say, not now, but some hours ago, it was raining a lot. Um, I mean, again, it's time of the year, isn't it? I mean, I guess I suppose it depends which part of Italy, but I think most of Italy is further south than the UK, so I would imagine it's just a little bit warmer. So you'll probably not get snow, but get rain. Um, it's actually been relatively free of either rain or snow here in the UK for a few days, but it has been cold. The sky, for the most part, has been clear, but it has been actually quite windy. Um, the Monster Crows put, "Don't worry," it said fine, and then has gone on to ask, "Am I okay?" Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. I, I've been okay all day, but all of a sudden, since starting the stream, because now I'm talking a lot, all of a sudden I've got a runny nose and I'm sneezing all over the place. But that's how it goes. Hopefully, once I've started racing, I'll be okay. Ah, right, South Central. Okay, all right, very good. So already again, warmer climates. Even if it's raining, at least it's not. I would imagine. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would imagine it's probably not freezing, which is what it's doing here. So even though we've not had any snow since the beginning of the week, in fact, it was actually Sunday. Um, because it's been so cold, that snow, when it did melt on the Sunday afternoon and on the Monday, so Monday wasn't too bad, but because it's been absolutely freezing ever since, that melted snow, in other words, water, has pretty much iced up everywhere. So it's a very, very slippery place outside, but it's nice and warm inside, so it's not too bad. No, but I mean that the camera removes. Is it? Does it? Oh. Uh, and then Monster Crow's gone. In Italy, it's not that cold like in the UK. Yeah, yeah. Um, no, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think. Yeah. There we go. We're good. I think we're good. Right. So I'm on 1,361. As you can see there in the top left-hand corner, I should go up a fame level today. In addition, in regards to the exclusive series, 74%, potential of earning 45 gold. So 45 plus 66, 111 gold, potentially taking my gold target up to 1,482. So come tomorrow, I should. Well, I mean, I'm going to be over 1,500. So even though there's a lot of cost uh, in the next update, 13.1, I'm really tempted to upgrade parts of the McLaren 570 just to get that series up to 100%. But if I do that, it will be on Monday. Um, I'll and ah and think about it. Right, let's get racing. Turing. Oh, hello. Here we go. Here's someone showing off. Turing has said, although it's 20 Celsius in my city, it's quite or really cold now. Oh, okay. Thought you were showing off for a second with your 20 degrees. 20 degrees Celsius. I mean, in the UK, we call that a heat wave. But yeah, yeah. Well done, you. Well done, you. Right, I'm disappearing off screen again because I'm going to sneeze. And I'm back again. And Lee Melvin enters the chat on the YouTube side. Welcome along, Lee. Good to have you with us. Right, let's get racing. I've done enough yabbering. Let's get on with it. Let's get some gold earned. Okay, so I'm not sure how to approach this, to be fair, because I could potentially take this up to 100% today. But I kind of just want to do 1 percentage point in terms of earnings per day. So I'm umming and ahhing what to do here, but let's see how we get on. So speed snap first. Technically speaking, I've got 6 engineers I could hire today as well. So I'm really umming and ahhing about what to do. Let's see if I can get this. I don't think I got first there. I think I did not get first. I only got second. Okay. Wasn't far off getting first. Oh, look at that. Oh, you could not have timed that perfectly. So a second, get a reward, 66 gold. Thank you very much. 1,427 gold. I've hit my target already. What a great way to start the day. Well, in the afternoon. Only got second though. Also got 75% in terms of gold. That's 45 gold. Now you can see why I'm umming and ahhing about doing the 570. Get that out of the way. Get it done. So there we go. So let me pause off there. Let me just come out and let me just show you what's going on elsewhere. Because I am thinking maybe I don't do the time trial today, even though I've put it on the list. So I'm not going to do the online multiplayer tournament today. I've got 9 gold. That's as much as I've ever got before. So I'm going to hold off there. In terms of the time trial, I've not improved now for 2 days. That time that I set for me was a very good time, and look how close I am. It's like a niche that you just can't reach that time now because I'm so close to getting to B. But I'm not going to get there. I suspect 0.663 seconds. I've done this so many times now. I can't even beat my own time. Never mind improve my time. So I've probably plateaued there. And I've looked. It's funny. I've just out of interest though, the guy that was out front, it looks like he has been removed because it did look dodgy. Do you know how you can tell actually when it's dodgy? Is that it's not so much the car, it's what's going on around the car. So in other words, the environment. It looked as if the environment had been sped up. So the graphics didn't make any sense. They were quite blurry. And it looked like the guy was going so fast. Compared to someone else who was 5 seconds slower. But 123.017 and oh no, that's okay. Oh no, he is there. Is that yeah, he is there. 114.226. Yeah, I took a look at this yesterday and also took a look. I think I went down to where was it? Here we are, number 12. the guy in the F1 GX team, and just looked. I didn't look. I mean, first off, the guy in first is skidding all over the place, whereas the guy in 12 was smooth all over. The other thing is that just the background, the environment, it was all blurred. It looked like it had been sped up. So there's obviously something dodgy going on there. I'm pretty sure that guy will be removed. There's no way he's done 114.226. And I purposely thought, right, I'll go down to somebody's in a team that's got a bit of history. So that's why I picked this guy. No particular reason. I don't know who he is. Person in 12. And yeah, it was chalk and cheese between the two replays. For me, 4 seconds behind first. That's about as good as I can get. About as good as I can get. So I think I'm gonna pass on that today. At least for the moment. Let's have a look and see how I can get on with this exclusive series. Now, do I go back and have an attempt at trying to complete the speed snap? Take it from second to first, because I was very close to getting first there. Let's see if I can slow right down here and then absolutely bomb out. You see, I've messed that up. Yeah, I was off track, so it slowed me down. I do see me getting this, so I'm going to carry on. I feel it today. There you go. There you go. I absolutely bombed it out of the water. Always with those, it's just the timing about when you brake, how slow you go around the corner, and when you accelerate out. And I managed to get it right that time. Oh no, I didn't want to. I went into autopilot then. I want to continue rather than retry because I got first this time. There we go. So 75%. All I've got left are the very short races and the 1 lap races. So I might have a go at doing 100%. Let's see how we get on. And then maybe tomorrow I focus on the time trial. Just do that over and over again. Give it a good old hard, just give it a good test. Can I get any quicker? First again. So I have got 6 engineers effectively, because there's an engineer waiting and I can play 5 videos to get an engineer. So I'm going to do something a little bit wasteful. I'm actually going to use an engineer here. I'm not going to use the agent. I'll keep the agent. It is only the East Circuit, but it does mean if I win, I don't reduce my durability. So I've had a change of heart. I'm going to go for 100% here. And that will absolutely blow my target out the water. Although I am struggling to overtake this guy. I've got him. Here we go. There we go. There we go. So, Lee, did you upgrade the Bugatti DIVO to 100%? First again, no reduction on servicing. I've now got a speed snap and an autocross. So speed snap first. 100. Oh, wow. Did you see the difference there between first and second? 176. Okay. I lost it there. So a bit of work to be had there. It's almost like I don't need to be accelerating quite as hard in the first bit. So I don't lose it, and then I can speed up. I was 20 miles per hour behind. So let's do that again. Let's see if I can improve. So as good as the grip is in this car, there is a limitation to it. So I've done that curve quite easily on a few cars, but not this one. There we go. Wow, and that's how easy it is once you understand where you need to accelerate. So I too blew that out the water. So first was 10 miles per hour faster than, well, second now. Oh no, it's quite a few of them there. Anyway, I got first. Continue. Okay, so autocross. I feel like earning some serious gold today. And already have 111 in the bag today. But if I got 100% here, that would be another 60. That would be 171 in one day. Okay, 40 seconds. I think I've got this in the bag. There we go. So that's another tear down. Oh, I'm in the mood today. Let's get this done. Another tier done. Tier 8. Speed snap. What have we got as a target? 184. Let's call it 185. Let's see what happens. There we go. Foot down. Oh, yes. 189. Sorry, 190 miles per hour. So another first. Oh, yes. So in the groove today. At least I feel that way. I'm probably not, but to me, it feels that way. So what tier is that done? Tier 8 completed. Tier 9, autocross. Oh, I'm loving the fact. Do you know what? Going forward, this is what I'm going to do all the time. This is so much a better way of completing an exclusive series. Do the long stuff first. Do the long stuff first. Now, my strategy has changed because of the fact you can hire 5 engineers a day for free. I mean, why would you not do that? There we go. I think I got first there. Yep. So that's another first. That looks like tier 9 completed. On to tier 12. Wow. Again, very quick racers. So let's do the speed snap first. It's Laguna Seca. It'd be one of those tight speed snaps where you've got to slow at the second corner and accelerate very quickly out to get that fastest time or fastest miles per hour as you cross the finish line. There we go again. Blowing it out the water. Not sure why. Have a sip of water. I do like this car. The Bugatti DIVO is a good car. Is a good car. So next, so I haven't completed tier 12 because I've got the autocross now to do. This time it's around the Red Bull Ring National Circuit. And whatever that first word is, I'm not going to pronounce that. Not live, not when I'm alive, because I'll get it wrong. Might not have got first there. Yeah, second. That was very close though. What was first time? Let's have a look. 22.3 against 22.468. So that's pretty close. Let's give that another go. Oh, hello. Got a mess up on the audio. You'll have to just bear with me. Ugh. Ugh. Don't know what happened there. That wasn't good. Let's take that off screen. Okay, I'm just going to reconnect just to see if it's okay, because the game itself isn't playing up. So let's see what happens. Now, I don't think you get any closer to getting first. 22.3 to 22.333. That is pretty close. So let's try that again. Messed that up. Messed that up completely. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I got first. How about that? 22.251. There we go. That's a result. Okay, so half the durability of the car has been used up. And that is tier 12 completed. So tier 13 is a head-to-head. Because it's a full lap, I'm going to play a video to hire a free engineer, which means if I win, no loss of durability. So I'm definitely going for 100% for this series today. UK ads are weird. There we go. Engineer hired. Nice and easy. Volume back up. Head to head around Nürburgring. 1 lap. It's the shorter track. Let's see how we get on. Okay, I'm ahead. Did wonder if he would overtake me again because I went wide at that first corner. You know, part of me is thinking about a different change in terms of assists. I'm going to reduce the driving, but I'm wondering if I should actually reduce the brakes. Yeah, it's something I've been thinking about, obviously long and hard, because what else would you think about? Yeah, so I'm undecided. I'm still erring towards reducing steering to low, so I've got 2 low settings. But it is starting to make me think that actually maybe the steering bit is the hardest, not the brake points. And the reason why I'm struggling in the brake points is probably more to do with the steering. If that probably doesn't make any sense. Ignore me, I'm talking rubbish. I guess what I mean, but what do I mean by that? Well, if you brake late, you can make amends if you have steering on high assist. You can't make amends if you've got steering on 0 assist. I guess is what I'm saying. So that's the thing that's going through my mind. Which assist I drop next? Initially, I was thinking steering assist from high to low. I'm a little bit torn about whether to do that or completely remove brake assist. I'm still overall erring towards dropping steering assist from high to low and then maybe do brake assist next, as in on the release 13.2, remove brake assists. That might be a fun set of circumstances when that happens. So 92%. Tiers all the way up to 14 have been completed. Tier 16, it's an autocross. It's around Laguna Seca. It's a 23.6 that I've got to beat. In fact, you know what? That might be a bit of fun for tomorrow. If I've completed all the active events, so the active series, and I'm going to be doing lots and lots of time trials in terms of the weekly time trial. Maybe I can do a bit of testing in the live stream without turning the brakes off and see how I get on. See if that does make a difference. Again, I got second by a significant amount. So I've got to make up 0.568 seconds. That's a big ask. That's a big ask. Yeah, so I still think I finished second there. Oof, but you know what? That's pretty close. That's pretty close, is that? Oof, 0.064 seconds behind. Okay, let's give that another go. Slower that time. I lost it at the final corner. So I am going to just carry on like this and see how far I get. That does look quite a hard time. I wonder if I just go continue rather than retry, if it slows all the people down. Or replaces them even. Make it a bit easier for me to win. Let's try that again. So what's the target I've got to get to? Yeah, it's still 23.601. Might have hit a stumbling block here. Oh, I don't think you can get any closer. Well, obviously you can, because I could have done 23.602. That would have been closer. But my word, that were close. 23.620, 0.019 seconds behind. First, let's give that another go, because I'm just in one of those moods today. And I've lost it. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling it today. Nothing is going to get in my way today. Well, maybe having to reservice the car, that might get in my way, to be fair. But there we go. Oh. I've only got one race to do. 94%. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've got to do that. Yes, but the time trials I don't need to do with a car that needs any durability on it. So I'm not worried about that. Head to head is the final. Oh man, and what am I going to get? 60 gold, $200,000. I mean, that's only 0.01% of what I've got. In fact, I don't think it's even that, to be fair. Let's have a look. 0.0, so 1%, 0.01%, 0.004% of what I've got. But our dollars is our dollars. You always need our dollars because there's so much to spend in the game with our dollars. Okay, here we go. So I was thinking about changing my 100% colour scheme. Something else I've been looking at, because strangely enough, that car there behind me, I believe it's the candy black, and I wondered about doing that colour and then putting, the Fifth Guardian down the side, and maybe just a 5T8 on the back. It's a shame I can't grab the font that I use for my logo, but So there we go. That is a victory, a first. All the races completed, bar the time trials. Okay, so before I do the next time trial, I am just going to have a look, because why not? Let's have a look at what I could do with this car in terms of its paint scheme. So I could do, because I'm sure in candy. Oh no, it's not in candy. It must be in metallic then. I'm sure it's that black that guy had. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Although that's quite nice. No, it didn't actually. What about matte? Black matte. I couldn't tell the difference. Official? Nah. Metallic? What's that? Oh, that's quite nice. Let's do that, and then if I go to vinyls, go to the alphabet. No numbers there. It's the numbers as well. Yeah. Okay. So can you change the color though? Can you not change the color? I bet you can't. Can you? That's a shame. Because what I was thinking is if I go there, and then let's try this. I'm not going to leave this on. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm just giving it a little. Again, it's another area they could improve on. Oh, is that? Oh, got yeah. Ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. Right. So now let's do. Now let's. I'm not going to keep this on, but look at that. Look at that. All right. Put that there. And then we can do sort of like this over here. Carlos Guerrera has entered the chat on the YouTube side and says, "Hello, Tony. How are you? I am very good. Thank you very much. I was a little bit sneezy earlier on, but I seem to have calmed down now." He's put try original color and remove the decal changes. The decal changes the color. Um, yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying. Um, I feel the need for some self promotion, and then maybe down right, and then all the way down here. So I kind of want to do it in reverse, don't I? So that can I spell guardian in reverse though? Oh no, it's got. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, how'd you get rid of him? Have I just had another one? Right, so okay. There is that. Oh, perfect. So I wonder how do I spell guardian in reverse? Okay, so that's an N, and then tick that. Might need to go a bit smaller. Might not work. This not going to work, is it? I have to put that all the way over there. It's going to look a bit messy. What's after? Okay, so an I. What? Why has that gone there? Don't put it up there. You want it down here. And then a D. I mean, it's not brilliant, to be fair. Might need some work. And then an R. I'm just going to do it on one side as well, just to. One could argue, therefore, I've got to only overtake cars on one side. It's like, no, no, no. Are you kidding me? Any opportunity to overtake, whatever the side I'm doing. So now an A. It's a little bit wonky. But this is version 1 of self promotion in the game. I will be interested if anyone does any racing, and in this particular car, if you see this car in the game. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That works. There we go. Obviously, it's not repeated on the other side. There we go. What do we reckon? Something like that, maybe. A big 5 at the top, a big 5th at the top, maybe. Suppose I would have to do the same the other side. I'm just going to whack it off now. So vinyls, I suppose, is that it? Clear, right? Is it you can clear them all? Is there a way of clearing them all? Confirm. Can you do them all at the same time? Oh, did that just? So if you do that, do you swap? No. Ugh. Oh, I don't like. Surely there's a better way to clear them all. Is there? No. All vinyls below this one like a cookie. Oh. This isn't obvious how it works. No, I don't like it. It's rubbish. It's not obvious. It's not intuitive. I just expect to delete all. Oh, I suppose. Hold on. I know how to do it quickly. Go to paint, go to official. There we go. That's how you do it. Wipe it out that way. And then go back to metallic. Well, I'll go back to candy for the moment. There we go. So, thoughts on the back of a postcard to, well, I guess me. Should I do that? Should I put self-promote the Fifth Guardian on all of my cars? Obviously not the ones that aren't 100% because that'll cost money. Slim in the chat, welcome along, says leftmost circle at the top. Oh, was it? Let's just go back in and have a look. So into vinyls. Oh, you mean that one? Obviously, let me do that again then. Let me just try that. Douche. Douche. Ah, very good. Thank you very much, Slim. Welcome along. Thank you for your advice. Carlos, yeah, just choose another. Yeah, I did that. Carlos put just choose another color. So yeah, there we go. So I'll remember that going forward. It's not an area that I've really played about in, but I'm kind of thinking there might be a bit of fun to be had there. Oh, if only I was a sponsor. Who have we got sponsoring? I don't know who they are. No. Speed Rush, no. Confirm. Right, okay, so that's something for another day. Just breaking it up. So we've got the Cars exclusive series. I say we because it's not just me. Up to 96%. Just the 2 time trials left. The Bugatti circuit is first. Let's see how this gets on. Let's just get this done. Yes. So I'm going to be very close to hitting 1500. Gold, that is. Sorry, I didn't explain myself properly there. So I think I'm about 5 seconds behind the fastest time. So Slim in the chat again, as I said, welcome along. Good to have you with us. Says good eve, by the way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening to yourself as well. Okay, there we go. So that's one event or one time trial still to go to get to 100%. Carlos says, I said, am I doing multiplayer today? Well, I wasn't going to, but I'll show you why. Because in yesterday's stream, although I understand why you might want to do it, so I might do. I'm up to 9. I've never got to 10. And usually when I attempt to go to 10, I drop to 8. But I can understand, Carlos, why you might want to have a go. Although, to be fair, look at that. You're up to 972. So you're probably still a little bit too far ahead of me there. Yeah, that's pretty good. What? How much gold do you get at 972? I would imagine it's at least 11, possibly 12. I might do a multiplayer. Maybe you can talk me into it. That's for sure. But let me just get this series done first. As I said, the highest I've ever earned in multiplayer is 9. So I am kind of tempted. I'm feeling bullish today. So maybe maybe you can persuade me to have a couple of multiplayer races. I'll have one race. I'll finish 8th and I go, no, shouldn't have done it. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so this is for 100% and 60 gold. Oh. Oh, that were close. Oh. So here we go. This is for another series at 100%. Oh, Carlos says he's missing 5 points for 12 gold. That's excellent. That's excellent. 11's pretty good. So yeah, I might have to have a race then. I wasn't going to, but maybe I should. You know what'll happen? I'll finish 8th and then I'll be down to 8 gold. Right, there we go. So I'm not going to service it. For some reason, I always have a little bit of it. I want to see the 100% first. There we go. 60 gold. Over 1,500. 1,532. Yeah, so that's pretty much it in terms of gold to be earned in series at the moment without spending any more money on upgrades. So I'll just service the car. There we go. So that's what a successful day so far. 171 gold in total today. Blown my target out of the water 2 days ahead of schedule. Now, if I can, at the very least, what am I due for tomorrow? I could, right, if I get to 1,600 by Monday, I reckon I'm going to do the McLaren upgrade, not fully upgrade it, just get it enough so it can race in that final race, that final cup, and take the series to 100%. It's only one race, but why not? Still at 76% in terms of road collection, but exclusive has gone up to 47%. Now, the good news is I'm getting close to having done half the exclusive series. The bad news is that means I've still got, looking at how many cars are in there, 75 exclusive series at the very least to do. Whew, that's a lot of upgrades. Okay, so there we go. So multiplayer race. Now I'm at 867 and my next reward is at 892. This might end up being a big mistake. Do you know what? I'm just gonna wait because I'll tell you there's a couple of tracks that I had a lot of success at, and it wasn't the Nürburgring and it wasn't the Autodromer. So I'm gonna do a race on season one. Just gonna do the one, and then I'll go back and see what track it is. Because I have found the car that I use, it's better on some tracks and worse on others. So what have we got? So that's 5 laps. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one, the Suzuka. Let's again select an engineer so that if I win, I've got another chance. Please ignore the person on screen. I don't know who he is. I don't really care who he is. He's trying to tell you to play some sort of silly game. Don't fall for it. That's all I'm going to say. Carlos has put, but the race to start to get bad. For example, only 2 or 3 players in the session. I have seen that, and I do find it also depends on the time of day that you decide to play a multiplayer game. It does seem to be worse in the morning. I'm talking UK time here, and gets better the later in the day. And I can only assume that's because of the US being available to race in. And then he's put there are hackers even in multiplayer. People cut corners and the car didn't lose speed. I have seen that. I have seen that. I just thought it was the bad graphics on there on the online stuff, because the other thing I see is the cars literally doing this on the road, which doesn't make any sense. But there we go. Jasper is back. Welcome back, Jasper. Puts a blue smiling face apparently in the chat. Welcome along. Good to see you again, old friend. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this particular circuit. Hopefully, get first, and then hopefully have another chance to complete this series as far as I can take it. And then after I've done this particular race, I'll have a look at multiplayer and see which track it is. So I came second on this a few days back. Let's see if I can be a lot better today. Just staying out of the way. I know I was on the grass. Apologies for that. Okay, so I'm up to 8th. I'm going to get aggressive inside. Up to 7th. Made that 6. Okay, that's good. 5 cars to overtake and 4 laps to do it in. And I can see all the cars ahead right in front of me as well. So looking good today, looking good. Oh, but decided to go wide, and that hasn't really helped. Okay, 3 laps to go. I'm in third, 2 cars to overtake. Might get 1, possibly even 2 at this corner. There we go. So I'm obviously looking across. I'm not really paying full attention to the messages, but I can see them coming in. So on the YouTube side, Carlos has said he's driving very well on both Nuremberg and Lime Rock Park tracks. I'm assuming you're on about specifically multiplayer. If so, I've actually found Mount Panorama to be an awesome track for the Ferrari 812 Superfast. It seems to be very good for me. I've also pretty much liked the shorter circuit for the Red Bull Ring. So not the full Grand Prix circuit, the shorter circuit with the weird name that I can't pronounce. But I do find the Lime Rock Park is a pretty good track anyway. The only thing I worry about, and it's not a problem on multiplayer, because you don't technically... Everyone thinks it's a race, and it's not really. I don't think it's a race, because obviously your opponents disappear as you get close to them, unlike what this guy just did. It's all about just going as fast as you can. It feels more like a time trial race. But rather than a time trial against everybody, it's a lifetime trial against 7 other opponents. Slim's commented as well. Let me just see if I can pick up what any car you're excited about in the next update or the F1 multiplayer. I mean, does anyone else think the main McLaren car just looks a bit weird? It's got a weird back end. So I mean, again, I'm quite happy with the cars. I'll hopefully win all of them. But yeah, I noticed the back end of the McLaren. I can't remember what it's called now. It's just a bit weird looking. But my immediate reaction is, because most of the cars fall in between the 80 to 90 PR range, is I thought, oh, this is going to be expensive. This is going to be expensive. In terms of the F1 multiplayer, so I did take a look at that. I noticed all the F1 cars are in there for 2024, and the Volante as well. And the Volante is the loaned car. What I'm hoping for is, obviously, normally what they decide to do is they'll put one car in the multiplayer on having a discounted upgrade, and the same on the weekly time trial. I'm hoping in terms of the F1 multiplayer, they put all the cars with a 50% discount, because if they do that, then I'll be wanting to upgrade the Volante to 100% and hopefully a couple of the F1 cars as well. Because all of a sudden it becomes worthwhile doing, especially as you fully upgrade the Volante, and it has its own exclusive series, I believe. And if you fully upgrade each of the F1 2024 cars, they too have, it's not an exclusive series, they have an invitational series, which is effectively the same, but obviously it's on the motorsport side. So that week will be very interesting, not just in terms of the F1 multiplayer racing, but also in terms of what discounts Real Racing 3 decide to put on that week. So I'm not sure yet. I mean, I've not seen specifically any information about what cars are going to be on sale, but my immediate thought was, ooh, maybe they'll have some decent discounts on upgrade sales for the F1 cars that week. So yeah, there we go. So that's that card done. I talked a little bit too much, so hopefully, if I go back now to the multiplayer um, series. So Slim has put something, I think, to what I was saying about the fact that the multiplayer effectively is nothing more than a time trial, but we're racing against 7 other people. And obviously, he's quite rightly commented, yeah, but you do feel the pressure. It's interesting, because another thing I find is, and people that have watched me for a while will notice I do this. I never quit, even if I'm in last place. Because I find what happens is so many people quit rage. So they're not in last place, but all of a sudden they've gone off track and they fall back a few places and they exit the race. And what they don't understand, if they exit, say, in sixth place, is it technically means they're going to finish eighth. So if I'm in eighth, I know that I can move up simply from the point of view that people are exit raging or rage exiting. I think is probably the correct term. So that's something to just be aware of. Never quit, because you never know. Somebody above you might all of a sudden go off track and they just exit. The other thing I've noticed, and again this goes to Slim's point, is if you put a little bit of pressure on somebody, even that I'm not going to catch this guy. Nah, I'm not going to catch you, but I'm going to carry on following him. And sometimes that's enough for them to make a mistake. So yeah, so I agree with your comment, but sometimes you can use that to your advantage to gain a place that you probably shouldn't have gained. Lee Melvin says, I just have 50% upgrade sales, Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. Oh, right. Okay. So some of the sale information has come through. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'll take a look at that a bit later. Interesting. What do I do? Do I have a go at this? Autodrome and National Alp for 10 minutes. Let's have a go at the Monza track, because I don't think there's cars faster than this. Yeah, it will be intriguing how this car handles the parabolica, though. Now, will this end up being a big mistake on my part? I had a really good day. I think it was yesterday. Really good day yesterday. Moved from 4 gold all the way up to 9, and then as soon as I got to 9, I went, nope, no, quit there. Again, it looks like it's going to be one of those days where it's struggling to partner me with other racers. So this might be Carlos's information coming to light that I'm racing against only one other racer, possibly 2 to 3 others. When it takes this long, you know you're not going to get a full. There you go. There you go. 2 other races. Ugh. So that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, they both knew the little cheeky bits, didn't they? Look at that. You see, there we go. I'm in third. I'm in third. Oh, well. So, again, all I'll do is I carry on going, because I'm telling you, these guys look like they're going to make some mistakes. So I'm not catching first, but this second guy looks like he might be caught. There we go. Well, this guy's going to go flying. There you go. I knew he would. I could tell. There's an example of somebody getting too excited. And in fairness, when I was on 0 assists, that was the problem I found when I'm racing against other people. You're focusing so hard on catching the guy in front of you. You're not focusing on breaking points. So that'll be a little mini series I've got coming up just to try and be better at that. It will be part of the Practice Makes Better series. Won't be for a couple of weeks, but I'll be looking to do some racing in terms of 1-to-1 with 0 assists, and then I'll be doing the cups with 0 assists, purposely to get used to racing, remembering the breaking points, and maybe not worrying quite so much about where I am in the race. And lo and behold, when you do that, you end up finishing first. So I got second there. I only got 4 points. And that's the problem when you're only racing against 3 people. But 4 points is 4 points. So I'll have another go at that. I'll have another go. I'm now 21 points from getting 10. So let's see if I can do any better. Oh, least point. Apparently that's not confirmed yet. Well, I'll just wait. I'll bide my time. Get the information and then act accordingly. Again, the other thing I tend to find is that information on the sale upgrades tends to come out a few days after the initial patch notes. So hopefully come tomorrow, that information will be pretty much available. And if not, it'll be available Tuesday or Wednesday. So again, it's struggling to find similar races. So don't be too surprised if it's another race where I'm only racing against 2 or 3 other people, which is a bit of a shame, but that's how it goes. For those that are watching, I am going to do a proper detailed review of what's going to be in 13.1. I'll look to do that in the live stream on Monday. Now, I wasn't paying attention there about how many cars are in, but it looked like there's a full set. So if that's the case, I just need to make sure I'm in the top 3. And I'm already, see what I mean? I'm already 6. Make that 7th. And somebody's behind me, so but I never get worried about being last at this point, because you see, my immediate reaction, this guy here is there's something going on there because he's all over the place. So I'm definitely 7th. But this guy's really off-putting. Okay, so I'm 6. That guy went off the track there. So did I. Oh dear. Never mind. Oh look, Carlos. Hey Carlos, you and I are last. Well, we're 6th and 7th. So Carlos, I think you're right. I think there's a couple of guys in this race up front because their cars shooting all over the place, and my immediate reaction is something dodgy's going on there. But there you go. I am going to lose points, unfortunately. So I only finished 6th there. So I do think 9th is going to be the best I'm going to get. And I might have dropped now to 8. But let's have a look. Let's have a see. So there we go, 6. I mean, maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it's not quite so disappointing. Oh, you see, there you go. That's not too bad. 24. Oh, Carlos, you lost a bit though. 89. Oof, that's got to hurt. I reckon I'll still have 9. I'm going to exit. I'm going to exit there. That's told me I'm not going to get 10. There we go. I'm at 9. I reckon if I drop a little bit lower, I'll drop to 8. So I think I'm going to leave that alone because I did think 9's the best I can do. I do think it does depend on the track, though. I personally think for this car, Mount Panorama is one of the better tracks. I think at this point, though, most of the people, as soon as you get up to 8 or above gold, you're going to be racing against somebody that's also got a fully upgraded car of the same spec. So it is hard. It is hard. Okay, so Lee's asked, I mean, if you let me just read that again. I mean, do you think it will have 50% upgrade sales? So this is the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. I sus so generally speaking, how I look at what will be on sale is typically, is it the top car in the weekly time trial or the multiplayer event? Now, it's not always 100% it will be that car, but typically I'd say 6 out of 8 times it will be. And then after that, I think if the car is valued at a cost of at least 800 gold, there's a good chance you'll get 50%. If it's less than 800 gold, more than likely the discount will be either 45% or 40%. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head how much that car is, but if it is in the running for being a top car one particular week in either the weekly time trial or the multiplayer event, I don't think it'd be 50% discount. I think it's more than likely to be 40% discount. But we'll see. We'll find out. Carlos Guerrero says, I was in that game with you. Yes, I did see. I saw my team's name. That's my team. Very exciting. Did you notice, though, we finished 6th and 7th, so we didn't do very well, I'm afraid. But, that's how it goes sometimes. I got 5 gold with the loan car, and I'm done. Slim, that's how you do it, mate. That's how you do it. If you've not got the car, still have a go. Because I think at the very least, as long as I mean, typically, even if you get a loan car, you can spend like the first tier, and you're not wasting any gold. You'll spend R dollars, or if it's a motorsports car, you'll spend M dollars, and that usually means you can earn at least 4 gold. So well done, excellent. That's exactly how you do it. Every week, have a go. Even if you're only earning 4 or 5 gold, it's better 4 or 5 gold in your pocket, so to speak, than left in the game. So well done. And Lee Melvin's put it's AMP. I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry, don't quite understand that. But yeah, there we go. So that's me going multiplayer. That's as far as I can get. 9 gold. I've seen that because I was as close as I was to 10. I'm now further away, so I don't think I'm going to get to 10 gold. But I'm very happy with 9, so I'm going to leave that there. Same with the weekly time trial, although I am going to have an absolute bash at that tomorrow. I'm going to do a couple of things in terms of trying different assists, just to see with my driving style in this car what works best, and that might result in what I decide to do on Tuesday with the new release. The first time I race in the new release 13.1, but that'll be in tomorrow's stream. So, stream is almost over. I have just got one more race to do, and that is the VW XL Sport in the Track Ready Titans. I'm not going to be able to take this series to 100%, mainly because the cups that are available now. I mean, there's a hunter there, but I had to go at that. I couldn't do better than second. Same with the elimination. So this cup race in tier 16 is going to be at the moment the last I can get, but it does mean I've bumped up the Track Ready Titans. I think when I started it, it was like 84%. So I've had 3 races, maybe a bit more, might have been a bit, and I'll take it probably to something like 92% if I win this race. So it's a 5 lap special. It's around the Nürburgring. It looks like it's the full Grand Prix circuit. Let's see how I get on. So, Carlos Port, that was really cool playing along, but I did go off track a few times. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. So don't worry about it. But well done. That's a good effort getting to 11. But that's the thing, isn't it? You think you're so close to getting 12, and what happens is you don't finish high enough and you have quite a few points taken off you. And I've just realised I'm on the wrong side. So this is going to get a bit messy here. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm up to 11th. Make that 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5. I'll take that. That's okay. I reckon I can get 4th here. There we go. Maybe even 3rd. Maybe not. I'm off track. Oh, okay. Got Sorry, Lee. Completely missing what you're saying. So effectively, the car that you're on about will be in a future online multiplayer. Well, if that's the case, I am going to do a look at that on Monday because I will be going through the cars I'd like to see with an upgrade sale and which cars I would upgrade if they were, in terms of on offer that week. And again, sort of coming back to what Slim mentioned with the F1, I think Truing's mentioned this as well in a previous stream. The F1 week, which I think is week 3, is very interesting. I'd love to see all the F1 cars and the Valente have an upgrade sale. In fact, you know what I'd like to see Real Racing 3 do is maybe every update, one of the multiplayer races is indeed an F1 week, but maybe choose different F1 cars. So this particular update have 2024 F1 cars. Maybe the next update do 2023 F1 cars. Do you know what I mean? I mean, this for me, this is quite unique. They don't tend to put the F1 cars in either the weekly time trial or the multiplayer online tournament. So I really hope that's because a lot of fans have asked for this and they're actually listening to what the fans want. But only time will tell. Okay, so I am in first. I'm on the third lap. I'm almost 300 yards ahead. It's looking good for a win. And you know what? We're coming up to 1.5 hours of racing. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay, there we go. Almost the end of lap 3. I've seen a couple of chats, but I'm struggling to read them while I'm playing. So I'll pick them up and read them out at once I finish this race. Sorry about that, guys. My eyesight's not what it was. Not that it was ever that good, to be fair. Okay, there we go. I am quite ahead now, so this should mean this victory in the bag. It doesn't earn me any gold. It doesn't earn me, you know, a reward of any kind, other than the fact I get a first, take the series to a higher completion percentage, and I'll get a few old dollars as well. But I do think it's the lull before the storm, because the next update will be non-stop. It's 6 weeks. It says you've got 4 new series, but I think technically you've got 5, because you've got the World Rally Championship series hidden away. So long as that is definitely a new series, that's an additional series. So that's 5 new series. That's pretty good for a new release. You've got 4 new cars, of which 3 of those new cars you have to win, and you only get the 4th new car if you've got enough VP points to win it as the round sort of like trophy. So it will be very interesting. It's effectively a car almost every week. Now, for me as well, there's 2 cars that have been in the game for a long time, but I don't own. So in total for me, there's 6 new cars potentially to win. One of the cars I wouldn't be that bothered about winning, because it doesn't earn me anything. It doesn't earn me a new series being open. So one of the cars I'm not bothered about. But I will do it if it ensures that I get the, I think it's the Ford Focus. Is it the RS? Is the prize? So, but again, I'll talk about it a bit more on Monday, and I'll obviously do a proper review on Tuesday once the update has been released. I am now very much looking forward to it. I'll tell you what I might not do, again, just to make people aware. I might not do the opening event straight away, because I might be wrong, there might be a lot of series to earn some gold in. And if that is the case, I want to make sure I've got as much gold as possible. Because I reckon I'm gonna need at least 1,500 gold to win those 3 cars. So there we go. So that's the first. Let me just go back and have a look at the chat, see what people have said. So Carlos Guerrero says the best track I found for me was the one that said this track that we play together on. Okay. I think that's a good track. I do think it's good for the car. I think the problem now is that once you're up to 9 or 10 or 11 or 12 gold reward, I think you're playing some pretty good players, so it's tough. It's tough to get a first. But I wouldn't argue with that, Carlos. I definitely agree. Slim says the start of the year might actually happen. Yeah, well, I mean, look at it. We're in day 11 already. I mean, it's just flying by. It's just flying by. Carlos Guerrero has said F1 multiplayer is going to be amazing. Can't wait to race. I agree, and I do think in terms of the multiplayer racing, they should do that at least one week per update. They'd be mad not to. I don't know why they've not even thought of that before. So I do agree again, Carlos. Absolutely. He's then asked, "Do you want another racing multiplayer, Tone?" No, because I want to keep the goal I've got. But bless you for asking. Thank you. Slim has put, yeah, imagine an F1 car in Mount Panorama. Now I saw that. I did see that. You can do. I think there are a couple of. There's one F1 car and one lookalike F1 car that I think you can race around F1 Panorama, which is pretty awesome. But just in case I'm lying, let me just go in and have a check because I'm sure there is. So let me just have a look at that for you because I'm sure there's a couple. They're not F1 2024. And you know what? What they might do, they might be selective with the tracks they choose. It wouldn't surprise me if what they did is a 3-lap track and they made sure it was only the Grand Prix circuits. But I'm guessing, I've got no idea. If I go to the garage, and first off, if I go to McLaren, let me just make sure that's been serviced. Yeah. If I go to McLaren, and I'm looking for the MP4/4, which is obviously Ayrton Senna's F1 car. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's the Formula One, so it might not be in here. Yeah, because that'll be all the Grand Prix stuff. Yeah. No, I don't think it's in that one. Let's just go through and have a look. Yeah, see that being motorsports, it's all the Grand Prix. But if I select, if I select the Historia one, I'm sure. Yeah, see, look, you've got Brands Hatch there. Let's have a look. I'm sure there's a couple of There we go, Mount Panorama. So if you do want to race an F1 car around Mount Panorama, you can if you own the McLaren MP4/4. So there's that car. In addition, the other car that I wanted to have a look at, which I think you might be able to do, technically speaking, you could argue it's not an F1 car, so I take that criticism, but it does look like one, and that's the Lotus. Here we are, the Type 125. Obviously, that's not the Type 125. That's the Type 125. Let's have a look at this series, because I'm pretty sure there's a Mount Panorama here as well. Let me just have a look round. There we go, Mount Panorama Cup, a 5-lap special. So there are cars. So effectively, there are F1 style cars that are in the road collection. And if they're in the road collection, the possibility of racing around Mount Panorama becomes a possibility. And I do really like Mount Panorama. It's a good, fast track. Ayaka Yokota says, enters the chat on the YouTube side and says, "Hi, Mr. Tony. How are you? I am very well. I understand that you're in California, so I hope you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, California, isn't it? I hope you've been okay and that you've not been affected at all by the wildfires that are happening over there. So I hope you're safe and I hope you're okay. Let me know in the chat. You don't have to, of course, but yeah, just asking generally. Carlos has put, if you get another racing multiplayer, wait until the Nürburgring. Oh, you mean like now? um, I am going to hold off because I know I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close. If I lost any points, I'd drop down to 8. So I'm going to hold off. I'm taking the money and running because that's what I do. I know 9's the maximum I've earned, and I've had a good stint there today, and I've not gone up anymore. So I'm gonna hold off there. But thanks for the invite, Carlos. Much appreciated. Ah, right, there we go. Carlos has added also the Ferrari F1 at the F14T has a mount panorama. So that, I think it's in Legend, isn't it? So in Legend, I'm not searching on Ferrari because there's so many cars, but if I go across, there we go. There it is. The Campionato Scuderia Ferrari. So if we go into there, I guess there's a mount. There's a mount panorama somewhere in here. Let's have a look. So yes, Slim. There's a few cars. In fairness, as far as I'm aware, there aren't any F1 2024 cars that can do it, but there's a few. Some of the older cars or some of the F1 style cars that do have. I haven't seen. Oh, there we go. There's a speed snap for a mount panorama. Oh, there we go, and a cup as well. Yeah. So there are a few cars, but as I said, what I find is Mount Panorama comes into play for the cars on the road collection side. So if you do have, and for some reason they do this on occasion, like they've done there, even though these are clearly motorsports cars, they're actually in the road collection. So yeah, there's a few, but not many. Oh, Slim has put the Valente also does, and Le Mans too. Uh, cool. Well, that's excellent because you know what? In terms of the Valente on the motorsport side, I've actually only got this at 35%. So, and I've purposely held off because obviously to go any more meant spending gold. So my Valente is only at 118.7. So I've literally just applied the first set of upgrades because that was just $10 only. So hopefully, come week 3 in update 13.1, fingers crossed, if there is a discount on this car, I'm going to be upgrading it. I'm definitely going to be upgrading that car because again, let me just go in. Oh no, I thought there was a maybe there isn't. I thought there was a. I must be wrong on that. For some, yeah, there we go. There is an exclusive series. Now, isn't that weird? Did you see? Has everyone seen that? So for the Volante, there is an exclusive series, but where's the crown? Where's the crown? Where's the crown? Let me get my mouse out. I need to get my mouse out. Where's the crown? There needs to be a crown just here to tell me that it's got an exclusive series. Why doesn't it have that crown? So yeah, so definitely, if that car is on sale in week 3 of update 13.1, that baby's getting upgraded. So yeah, thanks for that information, Slim. Much appreciated. Ayaka Yokota said, "I'm safe. My apartment and my friend's house is pretty far from the mountains, but thank you for asking, Mr. Tony. You are very welcome. I'm glad you and your friends are all okay. That's good to hear." And Carlos has said, the Volante is a car that is worth improving 100%. It costs little for the PR it has. Yes. And I'll tell you what, if it's got 50% sale on, that'll be a winner. Which, in fairness, tells me what they'll do is they'll apply sales to all the normal F1 cars, and the Volante won't have a sale on it. But we'll see. We'll find out. Uh, Yep. Okay. And Slim has put be safe, bro. Yes. Yeah, same applies to everyone there. Okay, so there we go. So that's an end to the racing today. That's been an absolutely excellent day for me in terms of gold harvesting. My target by the end of Monday was to have 1,400 gold ready for the next update. And I've done a lot better than that. I've actually got up to 1,532 gold, which is a lot more than 70 gold a day. So I'm very happy about that. It does mean I've completed all my series that I had open. So tomorrow's racing will be specifically about the weekly time trial, I think. I don't think there's anything else to be had. Yeah, so predominantly I'll be focusing on the weekly time trial. So I'm not sure I can call it competing in multiple series part 33. So there might not be a part 33. This might be the last in the series if that's the case. Because what will happen with the new release is I'll start counting again. Um, but if this is the last of those series, it's been a great series. I've actually taken my game. I think when I started, it was I think it was around about 72%. I might be wrong on that in terms of this release, and I've taken it all the way up to 76%, which I'm very happy about. And in fairness, I suspect in the next release, because there's so many new series added, so many cars that you've got to win, I doubt that percentage increase, that percentage completion will go up a great deal. But you never know. You never know. Slim has put in the chat, Volante cost 275 gold to full. Well, I mean, that's not bad at all, is it? But imagine if it was half that. That'd be something. Imagine if it was only 40%. Oh, I hope it is. So I suspect it won't be because I hope it is, but you never know. So there will be obviously a stream tomorrow, but it will be focusing on the time trial. So I'll literally just do the Bugatti Divo over and over again. What I'm looking to do is I'll do a couple of times with the assist as I've got it, and then I'll do a bit of playing around. Turn, say, the steering to low, see how I get on with that. Turn it back up to high. Turn the brake assist from low to zero. See how I get on with that. And we'll have a bit of fun and a little bit of relaxation in tomorrow's stream. There's nothing to get; it's just a bit of fun. Yeah, so there we go. That's the end for today. Let me just take the iPad off screen, turn off the music. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It's definitely been a fun stream for me today. Lots of gold earned. Didn't expect to get as far as I did, but seeing as I was on a bit of a roll, I thought, you know what? When you're racing okay, make the most of it. Thank you everyone that's watched. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you everyone that's commented in the chat. It's definitely been a fun stream in terms of chatting with all of you. So thank you very much for that. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow. I actually have no time what I'm going to be doing the live stream tomorrow. I will obviously schedule it. So you will, as long as you're a subscriber, you should get a notification about when it's scheduled for. It will be in the afternoon UK time. Hopefully around about a similar time to today, which is it's 2:30. I started the stream today. It might be a little bit early. It might be 2 p.m. I just don't know at the moment because I've got a few things up in the air that I need to sort out. So there will be a stream. I just don't know exactly when that will be. With that being said, whatever is left of your day today, I hope it's a good one. Hope to see you tomorrow for the stream, whatever time it is. I don't know yet. But until then, thank you everyone and goodbye.